Good morning, Happy New Year, and welcome to this week's edition of First Look. Let's check out some of the things happening here at FBS in the coming weeks. FBS students, mark your calendars for January 16th. You will want to check out all we are sharing on this date as the student ministry looks ahead at 2023. More details to come. It's a new year, and the Sanctuary of Prayer continues each Tuesday at noon in the sanctuary right here on campus. Come pray, be prayed for, and pray with us anytime from 12 to 1 each Tuesday. Wednesday night activities resume this week, January 4th. Except for movement for students will resume January 11th. We're excited to kick off a new semester growing in the Word each Wednesday night. If you haven't been involved in Wednesday nights, it's not too late to get involved, and we would love for you to join us. Our Woodlands preschool is growing again, and we are in need of a part-time childcare workers for special events here at FBS, as well as regularly scheduled weekday part-time workers in our weekday preschool. If you love children and are looking for a unique work opportunity, contact Martha Blackstone. We would love for you to be a part of our team. Women's Bible studies kick back up the week of February 6th. They are on-campus options on Mondays and Wednesdays. Several of these Bible studies have childcare provided. To register or get more information about all these different options, head to fbs.org/women. We would love to have you join us. Speaking of getting plugged in, this month we'll be focusing on life groups, finding a place and a group to do life with. For Dee Dee and myself, this has been where we have found some of our closest friends, and we would encourage you to join also. Now, on behalf of my co-chair Chip Foster and myself, we wanted to take a few minutes as we enter the new year to update everyone regarding our pastor search process. If you remember from our last update, we are working with a pastor search firm as we navigate this process. A representative has recently been on our campus, seen our facilities, met with our staff, and has spent extended time with our search team. Most importantly, during this time, we have finalized our church profile that will now be sent out among our potential candidates. This profile is like our DNA. It identifies who we are as a church family, our values, our mission, and our passions. This is such a vital piece of the process because this helps us further identify the right man for our church. Once this profile goes out and the top 3 to 5 candidates are identified, we will then begin the interview process for each candidate. It is our desire that we would be entering the interview phase within the next couple of months. However, as we have stated before, this is all dependent upon God's perfect timing. We are committed most of all to seeking God's face and staying alongside Him as we navigate this process. We want to remain obedient and not get ahead of Him at any point. Also, let me remind you again that at no point in time will we be discussing the names of any potential candidates publicly. This strict confidentiality is in order to maintain the integrity of the process, our church, and especially the candidates. That is why we so appreciate and covet your patience and understanding, and most importantly, your prayers during this process. We are confident that God is directing us to His man that will lead our church into the future. We hope that you share the same excitement and anticipation that we do as we consider all that God has in store for us in the days ahead. May God continue to bless you and your family, and especially our church during this time. And as we begin each new year, let's take the time each day to stop and pray and to ask God to show us how to love Him better and to love those in our path this week.